Hi everybody, my name's Mark.
And I'm Angel.
And we are MARKANGEL Realty, located here in Sarasota and Manatee County. Thank you so much for tuning in to our little podcast.
Yes, thank you so much. Mark has some really important real estate news he'd like to share with you today.
MARKANGEL Realty, don't forget it. If you need to find us, it's markangelrealty.com. On the internet, you can contact us and chat to us right from the site or give us a call and a text at 941-500-5501. Now we're in a very interesting time here in Sarasota for real estate, and this is, what month are we?
June.
We're in June 2021, and what's interesting about it is time on the market for potential buyers and sellers. You know, it's not often we're in a seller's market that's as hot as this, and I can remember a market as extreme as this way back in 2006 and 7, where prices were escalating 15, 16, 17% per month, month on month, and it was very daunting for potential buyers. So we just wanted to take a moment and talk about time on the market, or time on our particular market right now. And we're going to give you a few examples of properties that we've actually listed and rented or sold in the past month. Let's just start with perhaps two properties we rented in the last month. One in Lakewood Ranch and one in the Meadows Country Club, which is right near the new Sarasota University Mall, University Town Center on I-75 and University Parkway. Very, very interesting properties, beautiful. One was a brand new townhome. We listed this brand new townhome at around about 30 to 35% more than its previous listing the year before as a rental. As an annual rental, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, very, very pretty, in Harmony Lakes. Beautiful townhome, right?
Yes, beautiful.
Great, beautiful community. This is an area where people are building brand new homes, so there's a high demand for people needing a home to live in for a year or so whilst their property is being built in a new community.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
Actually, we're headed that way sometime this evening to go to Crunch Gym. There's a great gym down near Harmony that we like to go to, and we're going to head there tonight for some classes. My point is, time on the market in Lakewood Ranch. If the property's priced right, and right now any price is priced right because the market is so hot and escalating so quickly, can be anywhere from 1 to 7 days. The example of this particular property is that we listed it without anybody being able to go in it, and we had 2 contracts or 3 contracts on it. The tenant couldn't leave the property so quickly because their house wasn't finished yet, because they were having a house built. So we took it back off the market for 30 days, put it back on the market, and actually did 1 open house, and we had how many contracts on that first open house?
4, 5,
4 contracts. To rent immediate move-in. That was within 5 days, and obviously one of them was successful and was able to rent the property. It was an unfurnished at $2,500 a month. Super fast rental. Second rental was in the Meadows. It was a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom villa. We listed it for rent day 1 at what we thought was a marketable price. This particular property ended up getting 3 dominant contracts pretty much day of listing, and ended up renting for above market and above list price. And the person that rented it really would have gone much beyond that rent price because they had sold their home on the key and were waiting to build a new home. So money was of no object, and they just needed a beautiful property in a nice community to live in. That is a very common rental scenario in both experiences that we see houses and villas and townhomes renting within 1 to 7 days. The point of that particular discussion is that if you're coming from out of town, perhaps New Jersey, New Hampshire, Connecticut, California, Wisconsin, Minnesota, wherever you're coming from, short-term or long-term, and you're coming to Sarasota or Manatee County, we can actually go to the property for you, do a full FaceTime, then follow up with video, do your negotiating and your contract work right here in town without you having to fly down if you want to secure a property. And it's actually one of the things that Angel loves to do, is preview properties for clients.
Sure, yeah.
Because many clients don't have the ability to fly down here and be on that kind of timetable to be able to get here quickly when something's listing, see it the next day, put a contract on the property. So it's one of the things we can do. Alternatively, if you are coming to town, make sure that you let us know so that we can pre-book appointments. We can make sure you have the proper paperwork and the proper information with you so that we can go to contract quickly for you and you don't miss out because you wasn't informed about what is needed prior to getting here.
Yeah. I thought you were going to talk about buyers. We can't forget to talk about what we've been going through with this fabulous new buyer that we have.
So let's talk about buyers.
Yeah, so we are listing agents and we like to be on the selling side, but we absolutely love our buyers. We get to start off, for example, this particular client, it's going to be his first home with a girlfriend. And usually we tell people, take your time, you can think about it, but we informed them that properties are selling so quickly, sometimes same day. So we prepared him so well, I believe, in the last week, really choosing his property so particularly so that he knew when he did get to one that he said, okay, Mark, go ahead and write it up. And if you love a property at this time, that is what we suggest. You don't sleep on it because unfortunately everything moves so quick here, you could end up losing it. So just being informed how hot the market is, I think, is so important.
Yeah, and because we're also a mortgage brokerage, we can actually pre-qualify somebody for a mortgage prior to getting to the house and making sure that when it's time to go to contract, I can do your pre-approval letter, we can write your contract up, and we can get everything in same day, same time to make sure we're number one in the list. This particular property happened to be on the market just 24 hours, already receiving contracts, so this was a full price offer without argument, just the way it stood.
Yeah.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, this particular buyer is going to be successful. We think he's going to.
I believe he deserves it and he really wants it. But additionally, we are such excellent communicators with other listing agents that we confirm that they received the offer. We do follow up with them every day.
One of the most important things in real estate, that's right, Angel, is communication, communication, communication. You need to have brokers that are willing to pick up the phone, call somebody, make sure they received it, and not just leave it to the world of the internet to make things right, because that really doesn't work in this kind of market.
No, in this particular instance, they may receive several. So we want it to be first day, first offer in, full price offer. It's simple, easy, clean terms.
That's right.
And then do our follow-ups, and maybe hopefully we can do a podcast tomorrow and give everyone a big thumbs up.
That's right. It's also important that when you have a buyer's agent like us, that they are willing to open that computer every morning and do that brand new search every day so we find a wild card. This happened to be not even 24 hours on the market. It had zero time on market. I found it as a wild card because I look every morning for this particular buyer, and hopefully we're going to be successful. Yeah. The next thing I just want to talk about real quick is also selling homes. We just sold a beautiful home here in Venice, an estate home, $850,000. It actually had about 5 offers in our first open house, which was within the first 5 days. Typical experience for the sellers that are being presented with so many offers so quickly that we actually got an offer that was financed, and because we had so many offers financed, we reached out to them all and said, because we're representing this seller in this particular experience, who can come up with cash for this offer and liquidate some assets to make sure the sale is foolproof and is going to happen. It takes a very strong broker to be able to communicate those words to other buyers brokers, which is what we did, and we did end up getting some cash offers come back in, and they were converted from finance to cash to make them as strong as possible with almost no inspection period. And this one is also a successful sale and is due to close in just a couple of days. So it's very important, and one of the things that we would like to stress as real estate agents, mortgage brokers in Sarasota and Manatee County is that you need someone prepared, strong, diligent, and particular on the details to make sure that the contract either comes in strong when you're buying, or that we get strong contracts for you if you're selling, to make sure we're not wasting time in the market, because the market can change at any time, and we want to really capitalize on this hot market for sellers and make sure buyers have the ability to get in quick, especially if it's a move for a job or employment, or perhaps a necessary move.
Yeah.
So I hope a little bit of that was of interest to you and helpful to you as far as our market's concerned here, June of 2021. And you can contact us by calling
941-500-5501.
And you'll have
call or text.
Angel's lovely voice will be there.
Yeah, my voice will be there. And if you have something else, if you have a question for us, please go ahead and you can text it to me if you don't want to call, but let us know your question. We'd love to answer it.
Yeah, very good question. You can also go to markangelrealty.com and contact us there, or markangelrealty@gmail. If you have a question, please email it to us or text it to us, and then we'll actually probably make a podcast on it, because I'm sure your question that is important to you is probably as important to other people as well. So thanks for joining Mark Angel Realty on the Sarasota and Bradenton Manatee Home Watch channel.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We look forward to you guys listening to us again sometime. Bye for now.
Bye.